Okay, I'm gonna pick one. We're gonna reset the timer. Medium question. I'm gonna start. XOR queries of a subarray. You are given an array of positive integers. You are also given the array queries, where queries I gonna be left and right. For each query I, compute the XOR of elements from left to right. There is array left XOR array left plus one, blah 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 blah, up to the right. Return an array answer where answer I is the answer to ith query. Okay. Yeah, let's see the example. So if we are given this kind of array, and then if we form for each query, for example, we do XOR from 0 to 1, that's this subarray. So in that case, 1 and 3, if I do XOR, it's going to be only, I have one bit here. So that means 2. And if I do 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 to 2, that's here. And if I see this, so if I do the XOR between 3 and 4, I'm going to have one bit here and one bit here. No, actually, I'm going to have one bit all these 3 places, and that's going to be 1, 3, 7. So that's going to be 7. And for 0 to 3, you just keep doing blah, blah, blah. And we could have a query. The subarray, it's actually just one element because left and right going to be the same index. So in that case, we just return the original number. Yeah, if we have this, we can have this. And the length up to each has 10,000. Okay. And the number will be positive. That's nice to get XOR. Increase length is going to be the same, and left and right within the bound of the length of the array. Yeah, I understood the question, but what I can think of is only kind of brute force approach, for each left and right, and I'm going to scan the array. So like, what's going to happen? Like for each, so given one query, I'm gonna starting from the left and XOR up to right and get the answer. But I think the worst case of this approach would be, let's say query length gonna be n, and if the query always gonna start from 0 to, and let's say this length is gonna be n. So if all the query is gonna be 0 to n minus 1, so that's going to be n by n time complexity, and that would be like 0. We are going to have 8 zeros. I don't know what the 80 is. It's like almost billion. So it doesn't sound like a good approach. But I think if you want to optimize, maybe I need to know, I guess I need to know some kind of property of the XOR, which is I'm not really familiar with. Like if we are given the same type of array, but if you ask me the query of subarray computing the cumulative sum of some section, I can think about it, the optimized way, like, let's get the prefix sum, and then, you can just take difference between prefix sums, and then you can efficiently get the sum of certain subarray. But XOR, I actually have no idea how to do it. So I'm gonna just use my luck to maybe I can think about some kind of way. So I think the first approach would be like prefix XOR operation, and then just think what we can get with that. So what is prefix XOR? If I do this, um, I can get to um, it's hard to explain as well, like what, like prefix XOR. How can I explain? So if we have 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, and what's going to happen if I do prefix XOR? Is it really helping me? If I do prefix XOR, that's going to be here, and 0, 0, 1, 0, and 0, 1, 1, 0, and 1, 1, 1, 0. That's going to be prefix XOR. Is it really helping me? Let's double check this is correct. This and this. Yeah, this is correct. And then this and this. That's correct. And this and that. And that's correct. Okay. And from here, what should I do with this? For example, like I want my query is 0 to 1. What we want is 0, 0, 1, 0. Well, I have 0, 0, 1, 0 here, but from I think prefix sum should start like this, and then if I do this one and XOR with this, I can get 0, 0, 1, 0. But is it guaranteed to apply for other subframes? So for example, 1 and 2, what we want is 1 and 2. So what we want is 0, 1, 1, 1. So 0, 1, 1, 1. Can we get, so let's say I'm 0, 1, 2, I'm here. And if I take XOR this one and this one, it happened to be 0, 1, 1, 1. Is this what we want to do? So like, so is it true? Prefix XOR, like, to XOR prefix XOR 1 minus 1. Because 2 coming from here and then 1 coming from here, and minus 1 is I just want to get the region next to the starting point. Is it just coincidence? Is it coincidence? And then if I want to have like 0, 3, I just do XOR this one and this one. Is supposed to be 14. Is this 14? It's really hard to know whether this is correct. So what is this? So this is fuck, I'm really not good at this. 3 plus 2 plus 1. I typically just don't really like bit operations. I mean, uh, 8 plus 4 plus 2. This is equal to 14. Okay, I've got the same number. This is 14. This has happened to be 14. Oh, oh maybe I can. Okay, maybe I can apply this prefix sounds the same approach to this question. Maybe. I already spent 10 minutes, so maybe I'm gonna just start coding and then let's see what's gonna happen. So prefix XOR. This is gonna be the array starting with 0, and then when is it really? And then I'm going to create prefix XOR. I'm going to append. What's going to append is I'm going to do prefix XOR of the previous one, XOR with current element. We can quickly see that, so I'm going to just return temporary thing because I want to print something. So for P in prefix XOR, I'm going to print the P and also binary representation of P. I just want to see whether I have this. So if I run with this case, I have 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0. Yeah, so I was able to create this prefix XOR. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna create the answer in the array, and then I'm gonna iterate query in queries. And what I'm going to do is what I'm right in and get the left end. So right XOR is prefix XOR of query right element plus 1, right? Yeah, that should be plus 1 because I appended additional 0 to the prefix XOR. And then left XOR is prefix XOR of query, the first element, minus 1. No, I don't have to do this. Because if I receive 0, I just want to get the 0. But if I receive 1, I actually accessing 0, 1, 2. So this should be 0. And what I'm going to do is answer append right XOR left XOR. This is my guess. And I'm gonna return this answer. Run with the test case. It's actually working. Okay. I actually don't know the kind of theory behind this. Oh, it works. This is kind of funny question. So basically, I actually don't understand the kind of mathematical theory behind this. I just kind of made a wild guess that typically you want to have, like in the algorithm question, when you receive like multiple queries and you want to perform the query to subarray of some array, the typical workaround is you compute prefix sum or prefix product. And then in this case, I compute the prefix XOR and then just make the kind of wild guess, maybe this gonna work. And I just make some experiment with the actual examples, and I just kind of confirm my prefix XOR logic worked a few examples, so I was just guessing. No, I was hoping it's gonna work for all the test cases. um, so if I see the runtime looks okay, memory is worst. I think it's because so the complexity analysis is going to be um, if the array is n and query is n, time complexity should be O of for each. So n multiplied by um, n multiplied by just accessing each element. So it's gonna be O of n, O of n, n to or n plus n. So n for creating this prefix XOR from this, and then I'm gonna have O of n for the queries. So O of n plus n, and space complexity should be O of n to creating the prefix XOR from this given array. I think yeah, I think it's not super slow. So you know, I conclude this should be okay. But after this video, I think I need to check the theory why this is gonna work. So that's what I can say. That's it.